Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and I've got a completion complex, and you'll have to pardon my friend Michael here, he's kinda sick.
Oh, I've been out. I've been out for months with the coronavirus.
That joke is gonna be so dated by the time this episode goes up.
Oh no. No, because by that time it'll
You'll be dead.
Spread to America. That's what I get for eating too much Chinese food and not enough KFC.
Alright, anyways, we are back with I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating sim. Because that's the entire title of the game. You gotta say it all. Anyways, let's see, what was we doing? Last time we went to lunch.
Yeah, we had just got finished with our first class and we were headed to the cafeteria. And that's where we are now.
Yeah, as you can tell by the very detailed background. Alright. Yikes! The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that, that in a school dedicated to cooking would also, be so serious about eating. I can't read.
A delicious fragrance wafts through the air, or through the room, and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You can't read either. Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Oh, you were doing this one.
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers. Woo!
But
Shh. Lunch. Lunch. Lunch!
She said shh.
Yeah, fucking Pops.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with y'all, everyone, for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. Can't you smell that smell?
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. Your heart... You've heard the way that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this...
Colonel... Oh, go on ahead.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Shing. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
That actually looks like a really fucking good bucket of chicken, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I just had some chicken.
Did you?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
KFC. No, not really. Cracker Barrel.
I bet you just fucking lied. Colonel Sanders is never gonna love you, Michael.
I know. I've not been eating fried chicken. I've been eating Chinese food. That's how I've got the coughs. I've got the coronavirus.
You know, you can beat that with some Corona.
Yeah, I hear alcohol kills it.
Okay. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble. Damn it, Michael. Drop in the headphone. As if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is
Scribbling.
Scribbling. I can read. I can, actually. Scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that. What do you... What you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw. No, my dude, no.
No, my dude. No.
I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got 'em.
Nani?
Omae wa mou shinderu.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up with.
Oh, no, it's Aishlech.
Oh, Aishlach. I forgot. We got into the Gaelic reading of her name. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
That bitch.
Oh, please. Well, Van the man, you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and seem unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
We don't want you to cream in your pants now.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly.
Ooh,
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna
focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify every flavor.
savor the moment and enjoy everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart.
Swim towards the light. You know, everything in media is telling me to do the third one.
Yeah,
I say we do that one.
yeah. That's what you do when you get the coronavirus. When you're
You
sitting there,
swim
when
towards
you're
the
laying
light.
there in the hospital bed, swim towards the light in the suffering.
If this is the last thing that you hear, swim towards the light.
When you're laying there, regretting that second serving of bat soup, just swim towards the light.
Somewhere up ahead, bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer. Until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You were forever lost to the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Papa John now. There is only 11 herbs and spices. Through Miriam?
Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot.
I thought that said through Miriam, and I was like, what the fuck? Game over?
God.
That's bullshit. Do you hear my computer? It just started fucking tanking.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The 11 herbs and spices are too much for my PC. I think the last time we clicked... Are you good?
Yeah, the coronavirus is too much for me.
I think the last time we picked give up, it just booted us to the main menu.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll try again. I don't want to get dicked over like we did last time. We had to click through everything again.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at.
Are we gonna... You want to read all of them again?
No, let's just skip.
Fast forward. I'm clicking the fast forward button. And it's not fast forwarding. Oh, you gotta hold it. That's stupid. Okay, we're back here again.
Alright, so... The fake news media has led us astray, guys. Don't swim towards the light.
Is it turning the frickin' frogs gay?
Yeah!
That's what the light does. Okay, don't do that one.
Let's try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too obvious? Not pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe, but there's something else.
Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Deeper.
Yes, even deeper still!
Until you find it. That's what she said. Could it be?
Could it be?
He really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that the information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by their lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. You know, that's kind of like what it was like in high school for me.
Yeah,
you know,
when I traveled through space and time, nobody really gave a fuck.
Yeah, I would always just sit alone at lunch, so I would just be like, you know, trying to identify the anthrax that they put in our school lunches, because when I was in high school, Michelle Obama was doing her whole, like, you know, crazy health people kick.
See, when I was in high school, Bush was president, and so he was just feeding us stuff to beef us up to go to war.
You didn't have time to think about what was in it. You were too busy shoveling it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Because it had steroids and shit.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, nobody gave a fuck about us as kids. Michelle tried to starve us. Bush tried to kill us by war. I think politicians are just dicks. Not to get too political here on the Completion Complex.
Yeah, but, you know, my favorite politician, he's different.
Who's that?
You know, the one that's gonna change everything.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
My apologies. I forgot about the one that you were talking about.
After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
Enchanté. Getting spicy. You approach Colonel Sanders.
It's their only option at this point.
Here we go.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach.
Daddy!
He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? Go ahead.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune. That establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact... Oh. That's you.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'm willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot their semesters are fast
Yeah.
as hell. Could you imagine going through engineering school in 9 days?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. I went through gender studies.
Oh yeah. I'm the one who wasn't stupid and put himself through hell.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent.
That's a red flag. Usually whenever you hear they're not going to give it up that easily, it's a very... You know, you study this kind of stuff in gender studies. Could you enlighten us on what kind of manipulation tactic this is?
Yeah, so basically, if you're a young woman, you want to be a slut. Because that's what's good for feminism.
So do give it up too easily.
Yeah.
But don't say it like
And
that.
shave your head.
Oh yeah.
And gain like 500 pounds.
Oh yeah, I did notice that your rainbow hair is not rainbow hair anymore.
Yeah, I know, it's shaved now.
You look kind of like a Nazi.
What's the difference? Oh yeah, 400 pounds.
You know what I say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Oh, they.
Aw.
How presumptuous of me to say I.
You got moxie. I'll give you that.
I got something else.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use. It's something my great-grandmammy taught me.
We're getting deep into the lore. Wow! You'd have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get it. You get some if you searched.
And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Oh, that's some shady stuff Papa John's doing.
Wasn't there a Twitter, post that went through all the ingredients because the employee got fired and was pissed that he got fired, so he was like, you know what, I don't have anything to lose.
Well, see,
wonder-
maybe Papa John's just needs to check out the Twitter post.
I wonder if you have to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, to work at KFC.
You know, I bet I bet the peons, like the peasants you see, shoveling the chicken down the mouths of, poor people. I bet they don't know.
I bet they don't.
Yeah.
I bet the people who prepare the chicken don't even know. They get drugged and then they prepare the chicken.
Yeah. I think they just they probably send like the chicken pre-frozen or like a batter and then they like toss it into the fryer.
You know, like normal fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you 6. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Get some one-on-one time, all alone.
You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I'll think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
You can leave your mark on me anytime, Daddy. Ooh, a choice.
Okay, alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Should we neg him to show our own strength?
What the fuck is negging?
Negging? It's like when you kind of...
Is it like pegging?
No, it's kind of when you... Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to pegging Colonel Sanders in this game, I'm sure. But it's when you kind of put a girl down a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
wow him with a big idea. Add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. You know, men don't really like it whenever you add ideas to their ideas. You have to be really subtle whenever you do that, and I don't think Papa John can pull that off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Colonel Sanders is a very, he's a very stoic figure, so I don't think he would like us suggesting. Then again, we have had a pretty bad track record with, picking the wrong decision due to our perception of the big media.
So,
or we could
be modest and thoughtful.
Did I just hear you say be a pussy?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Let's,
I'm gonna... Can I save? No, I can't save, damn. I was gonna save it so we didn't have to like fast forward all the way through it if we picked the wrong one. Alright, let's just deck him in the face.
Yeah, there we go. That's...
You know,
you've been negged!
You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe.
Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that.
That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. Oh my god. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours.
Did you just compare my recipe to Lee's?
Well, yes, I did. But it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen food.
Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. How dare you?
You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover.
He's hurt. He's hurt bad. How could you?
Hey, Papa John, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your kind of dating, this is not the game for you. So if you're not an abusive cunt, we don't want to play this game. Game over. Try again, I guess. How far back is it going to send us?
Well, maybe if we were SoundCloud rappers, he'd be more accepting of us being abusive.
Even if we hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fast forward this.
Okay.
I think we need to suggest adding an ingredient.
Yeah, let's wow him with our big brains.
Let's do it.
Big brain time.
Being a smart woman is a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds.
With new flavors!
I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect it to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement.
I didn't mean to.
Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Papa John. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson.
That certainly didn't go as planned.
You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him.
You step into this massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place! It's so magnificent! Finally, we'll get to show our stuff! Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?
You probably will.
You're not gonna blow anything, especially Colonel Sanders. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're gonna get with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations.
This is no place for your fucking easy bake oven, Miriam. Go back home.
Welcome, students!
Oh, yeah. Welcome. What was he?
He was like,
English.
that's right! Yeah, you gave him an English.
English. I think he might switch to Australian sometimes.
Yeah.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Hell yeah, I do.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2? That is, me and you. If that wasn't clear. Hey, Miriam, fuck right off. You want to be my partner?
Sure, Papa John. I'll prepare our station.
Wasn't he just pissed at us
Yeah,
like
he was
2
just pissed
seconds
off
ago?
a couple of minutes ago. he's a merciful God. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice.
Hello, near partner.
Beep boop buzz. What are you gonna do, Miriam? You gonna go with Ricky Berwick or Pops?
You know what? I should give him that voice from, did you ever watch the show Regular Show?
Yeah, I remember that.
With Pops? I should give him the... Good show! That should be his voice now.
That's the dog's voice.
Oh my. 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick 4. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
I want her to get stuck with fucking Pops.
I don't know. What about Ricky Berwick?
Well, Ricky Berwick, I think he knows his way around a sandwich a little bit more than Pops does. Pops just knows about Pop.
Yeah, we'll put her with Pops and see if she can
hold her own. I don't know. I think that'd be funny because he kind of the 2. Let's think about this. We want Miriam to get really fucked up in this series. We want her to look bad because she's our competition for Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
So we want her to be paired with the person who is more likely to eat paste. And I think Pop is the guy who is more likely to eat paste in this situation.
You know, even though Ricky Berwick looks like he eats paste, I do concur.
Ricky Berwick he's an internet celebrity, so
we'll go with Pop.
We'll go with Pop. Look at the face. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef. He holds up a banana, and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Jeez. We might have some more competition for Colonel Sanders.
Well, if he can eat a whole banana... I mean, think of what it can do to some drumsticks, if you get what I'm saying.
It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now.
You ever played the Telltale games where, like, after you make a decision, it says, blank will remember this? I feel like we just made that decision. Miriam will remember this. Pops will definitely remember that.
Clink noticed this. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
No, it doesn't take 2 flints to make a fire. It takes flint and steel to make a fire. Has this cunt never played Minecraft? What a retard.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Let's see. Alright, I think we're really good at making decisions. So I think we got this. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it.
Using octopus to blow Colonel Sanders.
Your grandmother's mashed taters and gravy.
You know, I think Colonel Sanders would appreciate a nice, steaming
Octopus.
Yeah.
I think we want to blow Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that'll incorporate octopus in some ways.
I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that go with me here? Walks on land.
Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance,
listen, you little fucker.
Have you heard of the Abdipus aquilatus? Whatever that word is, it's Latin. The language died for a reason. It leaves the water to hunt for crab.
An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world is a truly marvelous place, ain't it?
He's looking at you like, this bitch.
Octopus crab! It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder?
Boys, boys, boys. What's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today?
How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first.
You know, I just noticed that his hair ends in a star.
Yeah. Sick fucking pompadour Van the Man. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusk. We were simply discussing today's assignment.
You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife. Which makes sense, because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. No, I won't. I fucking love seafood. Fucking bitch. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. That's bullshit!
Yeah.
We didn't say that!
This is just like Fallout 4 all over again.
Way to railroad us to one choice.
You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to do work with ingredients so delicate. You probably should stick to microwavable dishes.
Unlike my friend, Van the Man, though he may be the Man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that you've positioned yourself in your station. don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. Like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
She's a gold digger, Colonel Sanders.
I mean, look, she's showing her thighs to him. She's like, fry these, baby.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out.
And if Papa John and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should do it there together.
Ashley, are you suggesting that I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you.
Who's Van Van the Man supposed to be? We've established that Ashley is supposed to be a fast food worker.
Like Papa John's worker.
Yeah, like a Papa John's worker. Van Van the Man just looks like an anime badass.
I think he's like supposed to be like.
Is he the Happy Meal toy?
I think he represents like fancy restaurant, the kind you sit down at.
Oh, maybe.
You know, like really, really high class places like Applebee's.
Like Chili's.
Yeah.
Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly.
Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks. In your time of need, turn to Muriel, your forever bestie, who always has your back. Let's turn to Colonel Sanders.
I think we need to turn to Miriam.
Oh, fuck that bitch. Let's turn to Colonel Sanders.
No, the reason I say that is because we put her with Pops. We made a good decision on her part. She owes us.
Yeah, she might help us out.
She may help us out. But
that ain't gonna impress Colonel Sanders.
Going to Colonel Sanders isn't going to impress him either. This is a quite...
Should we show Colonel Sanders that we need help from a girl? Or should we show Colonel Sanders that we need help from him?
I don't know. I think canonically Papa John is a girl.
Oh yeah, maybe.
We picked a really bad name if that's so, but we were trying to be inclusive here on the completion complex.
Yeah. Maybe it's the mother of, Papa John who eats like a shit ton of pizzas in 1 week.
I've had 50 pizzas this month. I don't know. Let's beg Colonel Sanders for his drumstick. Let's go. I kind of want to see how Miriam would go, but I think Colonel Sanders is. They're already railroading us towards decisions anyways, like the mashed potatoes. So, if we pick Miriam, they'd probably be like, I think about Miriam, but then I go to Colonel Sanders. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Oh wow. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page.
I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
Sometimes conflict can actually build character.
Oh no.
I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers. Papa John. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point?
Yeah. Yeah, we really did.
Oh yeah, we did. We pissed him off.
We did piss him off. He looked to Sprinkles in hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be seen. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your
hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy and smothering your nearly finished potato dish.
We helped make that.
Yeah.
Look at our baby. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
Colonel Handers.
Colonel Handers!
Yeah! You get a reach around as a reward. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you, the finest of all utensils. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops.
Your eyes lock. The moment is
Electric.
time stands still.
If you love something, set it free. What the fuck does that even mean?
I think she's gonna make us work with Van Man the Man.
Together you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Aishlach with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders.
Oh shit. I love how the rock music just comes back.
And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Aishlach's stupid, beautiful face.
Aishlach. Van! Do something! Do something!
Papa John's has gotten mashed taters on my titties.
My heart-shaped cleavage! Not my heart-shaped cleavage!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Well, he was cooking octopus.
Yeah. Hold on right there, Papa John. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
He looks mad.
You did throw a spoonful of mashed potatoes onto Colonel Sanders' dick.
Can I have potatoes face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal, glazed upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor.
Okay, but that looks metal as fuck.
Yeah. Looks like a pretty good octopus.
You've ignored me for too long! That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy!
Erupted student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
Dun dun.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him!
Right there, Charlie Brown. Go get rocks for Halloween.
Everyone step back, don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oops. tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Wow.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Now no one can see you either. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches
I know you just died, but fuck, could you be more annoying?
Could you get off my fucking back a minute?
Could you just fuck off? Get off my dick, please!
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home.
Yes, Colonel Sanders. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. But
I'm
ghosts
scared.
aren't real. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed taters you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know, that's not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously more important to him in a way that you find inspiring.
Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes? Papa John?
Okay, but our name is in all caps, so I feel like every time I read our name, they're yelling at us, so he's like, yes. Papa John!
Yes. Papa John!
There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there!
Oh boy.
I keep changing this guy's voice too. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping. Never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Getting juicy. Like so many weights.
I mean, I think Van carries the weight of this plot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everything happens because of him.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Like Van's hair.
Yeah. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
You already are the star in my story, Van the Man. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
Nobody give a fuck about that guy anyway.
You can't prove that.
I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Spork Monster.
Spark Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
We will not let harm come to another student. Except the guy, he just fucking died. Except for that ghost kid. Oh, he mentioned me. I kind of dropped the ball on that.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further...
It's a turn-based fight sequence! Yes, these are my favorite. What will you do? Attack or defend?
Let's defend.
Well, Wombat didn't raise no bitch!
Trust me. Just defend until he goes away. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Is that our only one?
Yeah.
Use Omni Slash. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Sport Monster.
Oh fuck, we may need to defend.
Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
Yeah,
Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Liquidation.
The fuck's that gonna do?
Continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Sport Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend again.
Defend like a little bitch.
You decided to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. You draw energy into your arms, thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles grow super swole as you're ready to take on anything. Now we're as juicy as Van Van the Man.
If only he were here right now.
Yeah, Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Sport Monster uses a Utilitinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack.
Well, fuck.
If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Defend again!
I guess Wombat did raise a little bitch.
Oh, wait, go back.
I don't think you can.
Well, let's buff up again. Let's get ready. We'll hit him with a big attack next time. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy.
Oh,
The
no.
bitter attacks in and you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse. Light beams out from your eyes. You have to transform into a being of pure flavor. You spin so quickly that your movements become nearly invisible as you lash out at the Sport Monster. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse does 8 damage.
Holy shit!
Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up.
It's probably gonna be Pops.
The ghost.
It probably be.
Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops sure. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chicken.
Oh, fuck.
Hot Pie Pinch. Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage.
Did he just go Super Saiyan?
Ultra Instinct, Colonel Sanders.
Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me.
An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Get mercy, finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef.
You prep your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction!
Student debt loan destruction does 10 damage. Sport Monster completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Papa John. Go ahead.
The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it is so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands.
Wait a minute. What's our professor's name? The dog. Professor Dog. What's his name?
Borko Dog, I think.
Oh no! As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away.
Well, I can't fuck Colonel Sanders if I'm tired.
Yeah.
That battle was a waste of energy. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh, he's in our bedroom.
Whoa!
Moving too fast.
You haven't even bought me dinner yet, Colonel Sanders.
Well, he did make you lunch.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let it slide this time.
You know, Colonel, I'm not usually this kind of girl.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy.
He actually roofied you. He roofied you.
With the spork monster.
Yeah.
That's why the spork monster showed up.
Yeah.
Is the drugs, the hallucinogenic drugs that he slipped you in that damn chicken.
Yep.
Because we almost died because of it.
We're figuring it out.
We're figuring out his horrible, horrible games. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You you feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is there, instructing your love dreams are weird. What the the ghost.
You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used... And then, there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh?
Wow.
It's probably just because he already trusts you so much.
Or it's because, he doesn't know what a diary is, so he's treating you like his personal one.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
I love how that lined up. You show up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about this encounter with the spork monster, she tells you a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be,
Gay.
I think I might like pop. What a fucking weirdo. I'm gonna make fun of you for that, Mario.
Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3?
That's a true story. He really did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Tell us the story.
Well, when Colonel Sanders was 3 years old, he enlisted in the army.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
True shit. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers. Sorry, I lost my place. He founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool.
Now that story is not true. They do not all wear the same hat.
Sometimes they're slightly different. Sometimes they put stickers on them.
Yeah.
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now?
Wait. Taking it slow. He just roofied your ass.
We're not taking it slow. He was in our room last night.
Yeah. We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? I think she's jealous.
Yeah, you suck, Miriam. Like, thanks for the compliment, but you're total dog shit. That's why you gotta get guys like Pops.
What's Pops' I guess Pops would be stuck with Clank? I guess that's his competition.
Yeah, I guess.
They're the outcasts of the school, so that makes sense.
They're all three of them are fucking weirdos.
Looking at the implications that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. Or laughing. I said looking. You are great.
You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real.
Suck his dick.
Yeah! Oh yeah, Miriam? Well, if he's not into me, why is he gonna put a baby in me?
Why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
What the
Or is
fuck?
that just you being stupid? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. What does this fucking have to do with anything?
I bet you went home with him, you slut.
This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. That man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. So she sucked his dick.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange thing came over me. And the flavor was unlike anything I had ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
I think she means hallucinogenic drugs. Whatever, anywho, we both shared our interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he even would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I don't know the one ingredient. I only know the one ingredient. So I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one is to know it came from you or from the Colonel.
What do you think we should do? Tell her the ingredient. Tell her the ingredient.
Let's make up a fake ingredient.
I want to tell her the ingredient.
I don't like Miriam. She doesn't deserve to know.
You don't like her because her voice sounds like this.
Let's tell her the ingredient then.
I think we should tell her the ingredient just because I know that's the wrong answer.
Alright, let's do it.
Oh, you twisted my arm. Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to stay a secret.
Miriam nods furiously.
He told me that his uses... Never would have guessed that, would you?
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. The wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's
riding on
at
a
school.
fucking stallion.
Wow. Wow. Let's just stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside.
Smack it on the ass, baby.
Be free. Shadow effects.
You were so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out quite right. What a horseful butte you have! I mean, what a horseful butte you have! That's just what I just said.
Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Papa John just gets really nervous around people they like.
That was not helping.
I mean, I got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Don't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Alright. I think we should cut it here.
Yeah, I think we should deal with the repercussions of telling that secret ingredient to Miriam later.
Yeah.
Because I know that was a bad decision. And you didn't stop me. Alright, well, I guess we'll cut it here before class starts.
We need a next time on
Colonel Sanders! I love you, Colonel Sanders!
Who's the guy in the picture in the corner there?
Richard Nixon.
Oh. He was a good president.
Yeah, he was. I really liked what he did with Watergate.
Yeah. So, what? Look forward for the next episode of the Completion Complex in another 4 or 5 months, guys.
If you like that episode, let us know. Leave a comment. Tell us if you think we made the right decision. Well, we made a lot of decisions. Tell us what decision that we made that was your favorite, or something like that. Do something in the comments, because videos with more comments do better on YouTube. Because the algorithm.
If you know how I can get over this coronavirus, just let me know in the comment section below.
If you know how...
Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button.
If you know how to make videos not shit, let us know in the comments below. And we may take your advice. Probably not, because we're stubborn dicks, though. Alright. Like Michael said, smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. We'll see you later. Bye!